All right, guys, it's time of the season or the year. So much content going on this month, especially with the rerun of incursions and everything. We're gonna get through the boss fights here. Pumping Iron, I was thinking I could probably go with anyone with an Odin work really well, but I was also thinking about doing the Elder difficulty, so I want to find someone I could just do a solo. There is the auto block that's going to happen unless you put an Incinerate on or Plasma effect on the opponent, which you're going to have because of you got a light, which is going to put those debuffs on the opponent. But I went with Null and just focused on his medium attacks. He doesn't get a ton of buffs, but I'm going to get enough damage anyway. I am going to get like my unblockable, unstoppable, like when I get my after my special 1 expires. So I am going to get a couple buffs throughout the fight, but nothing too crazy. But Null absolutely slaughters Dr. Octopus here. We got a bunch of Sinister 6 villains this month in the event quest. So Doc Ock is going to be our first victim here. And we're just going to focus on, again, just like smaller combos. But at the same time, I don't have to worry about the auto block too much when I get those Incinerates on him. And even though I don't have a ton of buffs, there's my unblockable, unstoppable, gives me a bit of extra damage there because I need buffs in order to do a lot of damage. But we are just absolutely melting him here. So probably would have gone faster with someone with a lot of buffs. But again, I'm trying to find someone that that I could take this one in Elder difficulty as well, because I'm sure anyone with an Odin but Angela will probably also work really well for this one. Maybe I'll try that out on my other account, but for now I have gone through classic difficulty one time on one of the accounts. I gotta work through it on the other one as well. There's a lot of stuff because there's that second incursion run that you can do for the 30 rooms with the symbiote, the summon symbiote, so that takes up a lot of time. Plus I gotta figure out how I'm gonna grind like battlegrounds, because there is a Titan crystal available for grinding battlegrounds this month. So I gotta work on that. America Chavez here against this Venom. There is ticking time bomb and a bunch of nodes on this one. I gotta be careful of that ticking time bomb if you have too many parries, but we're just gonna focus on he's gonna get a bunch of buffs and even more if I knock him down. So he's gonna get that like extra buffs in the end, as America Chavez is just gonna eat those extra buffs, or just not eat them, but just absolutely ramp up her damage against these buffs here. So I'm absolutely slaughtered Venom here very, very quickly. He also is going to get some power gain every few seconds, so if I do a couple heavy attacks with America Chavez, don't have to worry about that. One big special 2, full yellow bar, very fast fight, and he is done so quickly. The next fight is an Electro, and I was trying to figure out who could I bring as an Electro counter, and I brought in Falcon. It is only a 7-star rank 1 Falcon. There's some rooted. There's also assault battery. So you're gonna do a bunch of hits, but then when you knock him down, that's when you're gonna get the damage. You don't want to get knocked down by him. I just was worried about potential shock damage on such a beefy Electro. So we are just gonna also, you can only gain power by whiffing attacks. So you gotta sit back, whiff some attacks, throw some specials, and then he takes a big chunk of damage. So that's why you're going to see me backing away and just whiffing attacks into nothing, just to build up some power. Stay away from him, let him be the one who's rooted, and then watch out for that unblockable timer as well. There's a couple things. So whiff your attacks to gain your power, watch out for his unblockable, watch out for the rooted, stay away from the root, and also at the same time you want to get some hits into him to build up that battery, and then knock him down to give him all that damage from the battery. So a bunch of things to worry on this one, or at least just to pay attention to, but if you know what you're paying attention to, it's not that bad. So they're a nice big special 2 there is going to get all that battery damage done. And I'm just also waiting out the to get my lock on, so I'm not taking any damage back there. There I missed out. I missed that special 1, but it's fine. I'm gonna dash back, get my lock on. I'm also gonna be very careful about his unblockable, so I can dash away from that. Dex that special 1, not too bad. Another special 1. Get my special 1 in. back away from him again while he's rooted and he's unblockable, get some hits in, and then go ahead and dash back to gain some power so that I can counter this next special. And one more knockdown should do the trick. And Falcon did exactly what we needed him to do. That worked out great. Our next fight is going to be a Green Goblin. Now, I was kind of looking at the notes, kind of not looking at the notes, because I brought in Magneto because he is a metal champion. Now, I don't know if I messed up the note or not by bringing in Magneto, but the main thing here is that there's Healer Hide, and there's these like big specters that basically mean you do not want the regen on you. You want to make sure when that timer on the top right, the gray one, when it expires, it is on the opponent. So you want to stay close to Green Goblin when it expires, because you're going to see I'm going to back away, and because I have that salve on me, I'm instead of healing, I'm getting that healing reversed. So I just want to make sure you just have to stay close to Green Goblin when that timer expires, and he will absolutely melt. So I'm going to try and get close to him here. Even though I took a hit to the face, I wasn't playing particularly well, but he melts with that regen that you put that gets on him from the Healer Hide, melts him. And then at the same time, I'm just trying to build to a special 3, drop a big special 3, and do Magneto things. But I was just, this is the only fight I've done against him so far, and it wasn't the greatest, but he worked out fantastic. It's only like I don't even think this account has a maxed out 6-star Magneto, but you can do it. Magneto does Magneto things, so it doesn't really matter here. So I'm just going to go ahead, get to my special 3, drop it anyway, even though there's only 20% left, and we'll finish off this fight. So nothing too crazy on this one here. Magneto absolutely shut him down. So that was great here. The next is the new Mystic Spider-Man Pavitr. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And again, this is someone I haven't watched any of the gameplay on, so you're going to bear with me here. That the attacker is rooted during the opponent's special 2, so I was going to try and avoid that, plus strike, counter, block, penetration. Got to be aware of that to not get too many. The hits on the block are going to hurt. I just went in with Hulk, and my goal is just to let Hulk do Hulk things. Because of the block penetration there, I am going to try and stagger my combos and heavies to try and not give him too many not try and give him too many of these block penetration charges, and I'm just going to try and get my Furies up, get a big, get a heavy, get him stunned, and get him stun locked with a bunch of special 1s. There, I missed my first opportunity there for a special 1. That kind of sucked. But I'm just going to go ahead heavy, get my special 1 off, and now I'm just going to town. I don't care if I don't do the right combos at this point because it's giving him extra block penetration, but my goal here is just to try and finish the fight as fast as possible. It is a rank 3 7-star Hulk, and we are going to go for a full combo here into a striker, into another special 1, and absolutely nuke him super fast with Hulk. Absolute nuke job there. Love it. Worked out great. And then our last boss is going to be the Lizard, and this one here, if you do like the same basic attack twice in a row, you are going to get some degen on you. I did use a Koye because I thought I have Koye at rank 4. She's fantastic, and I think the hard part for me still with the Koye is figuring out the end of her I know the end of her combos, but not the end of each individual hit very well to do like medium, light, medium to stagger my attacks. And that's always a problem, but I'm going to end up doing so much damage so fast, even though the game lags out on me like crazy at the beginning here. I'm going to get, yeah, this is actual game footage. This is how it looked to me. And so I didn't restart or anything. I just went ahead and finished it here. So you can see if I do 2 of the same attacks in a row, even though I'm trying to stagger them, I am getting some degens on me, but I'm able to willpower heal enough from them, and I'm doing so much damage from my bleeds and shocks with the Koye that it doesn't really matter. I just figure out I got to be careful of the root there. So I end up having to, I've never faced his animations at all, so I'm just kind of blocking and evading kind of on instinct there. and then we're going to go ahead and drop a special one, and he is done so fast the degens don't really matter. So that worked extremely well for me. Hopefully it helped you out with the boss fights. If there's anything that worked really well for you, always let me know in the comments down below. Helps everyone else out. Also, we do have a new event with this new egg. So if you claim it and you go ahead and open it in your crystals, you can open the egg. You are going to get some materials for ranking up a relic. And if you're not aware, if you go to the relics, there you go, your unusual egg, and you're going to get some cosmic yoke. So you're going to get a materials to rank up a relic. And if you go to your relics, I'll just show you here, we do have a Howard the Duck egg relic. So there is going to be something later on this month, so we'll keep having opportunities to get more of this, more of the Cosmic Yoke alloy. So hopefully we'll get more of this, and we'll be able to actually obtain the relic and possibly do something with it. So I'm not 100% sure on that, but if I go to my unowned relics there, the Cosmic Egg is there for Venom the Duck. So works out really, that's really cool. So we'll see how it goes. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.